Miller with Positive Health and Fitness, and today our cooking tutorial is going to be on loaded chicken wraps. I love to make these for my lunch when I'm home after workouts. So what we're going to need today, you're going to grab, what I did was I took 2 chicken breasts and I cut them up to like little 1-inch pieces. Now if you're making this meal for your entire family, you would need more chicken breasts than that. I'm just making it for lunch today for me and my hubby who's home from work as well. So you're going to set your stove at like a medium to high heat. I like to drizzle some olive oil in my pan. And then you're just going to take your chicken and dump it in there. Put that to the side. You're going to spread it out. And how I like to season my chicken for this particular wrap is I'll sprinkle some garlic salt on it and pepper. And then I kind of mix it up a little bit and get that kind of coated on the chicken. After you mix it, I then use some chili powder. That kind of depends on how spicy you like it. If you like a little more spice to it, you can add a little bit extra chili powder. Then you're also going to use some cumin. All right, so now we're gonna let that cook. Obviously, you're going to be turning it ever so often until it's cooked through. You'll be able to tell when it's cooked through when you can easily take a fork and the chicken breaks apart easily. Now, we also are going to use some long grain rice in here. I'm using a white. You can also use a brown, which is a little more healthy. This is what I have in my cupboard today, so I'm going to be using that. You can also use Kiwan, which is a little even healthier than your brown rice. So I'm just setting mine on high to boil it. I have my water in there based on us just using a 2 serving. Again, if you're making it for your family, the whole family, you're going to want to use some more. So you're going to have your water in there, and I'm going to add my rice, mix it up, and then we're going to boil. The kind that I have right now, I'm going to be boiling for about 20 minutes until all that water evaporates. So while this is cooking, we'll work on getting our other ingredients ready. Okay, so while your chicken and rice is cooking, you can get your other ingredients ready. What you're gonna need is some lettuce, chopped pretty finely, 1 avocado that you have diced into little cubes. Then you're gonna need some black beans, and you're gonna want to strain them and rinse them off really well. And then also, I use the golden white corn. I think that just kind of is a better, like almost in the field grown taste. If you need a can opener, Paper Chef has a very nice one. It gives you a very nice clean cut finish on the top, very easy to use, as well as their strainer, which I'm going to use for this corn. Just dump it over, give it a little bit of shake, and then your corn's all ready to go. Other things that you're going to use is some mixed cheese, shredded, and then this would be optional, but some Pico. Now you can buy that bought in the store. I do that all the time, but actually my grocery store did not have that this week. So we threw together just some homemade Pico. So that has some chopped green peppers in, some cilantro, red onions, and some cherry tomatoes, and just a little bit of lime juice sprinkled in there, and then stir it all together. And for your wraps, now you can use any kind of wraps, but I highly suggest if you can find these are my favorite. They're a jalapeno cheddar. Again, I like my food to have just a little bit of that extra spice to it. Again, you can use any kind. These are a little hard to find in my area at least, but I do really like them the best for that. So once you have that all prepared, we're just gonna continue stirring our chicken, make sure it's cooked through, as well as our rice occasionally till it's light and fluffy and the moisture has disappeared, and then we'll come back and assemble them together. Okay, we are ready to assemble our loaded chicken wraps. So I generally start with the chicken on the bottom. And again, this is one of those recipes that, you know, you're already taking the time to cook it, so it's a great like meal prep option. If you're making it already, you might as well make extra that you can then make the wrap over for tomorrow's lunch and bring it. So after I have my chicken, I'm gonna add some lettuce, some of the avocado. It's gonna get pretty messy. We have black beans. This adds extra protein in your wrap. We got corn. Then I like to add some of the rice in. This is why this is called loaded. Okay, just gonna kind of spread that around. Then I'm gonna take some cheese. Now I use a Colby Jack. You could use a cheddar. You could get like a taco cheese mixture. And then lastly, I'm going to add some of our Pico. This is what makes the wrap, I feel like. I love putting Pico on so many different recipes. And then optional would be a sour cream. I usually just add a little line of sour cream right down the middle here. All right, so here is your loaded chicken wrap. Yes, it is a lot, and yes, I do plan on eating the whole thing. As a nutrition coach, so many people feel like they can't eat, you know, bigger meals. It all is about what exactly you're eating and how active you are. So obviously I'm a very active person, but if you need any help in nutrition coaching, just look me up. All right, time to enjoy.